Hi, I'm Jeff Flaherty with Wise Home Energy. People often ask me, shouldn't I replace my windows to save energy and have a more comfortable home? And the reality is that typically isn't the best bang for the buck unless everything else on the thermal envelope is done. So let's go take a look at a home that's under construction and see why that is. So here we are in front of a 1920s built home where the wall has been opened up. And so we get the rare opportunity to see the different components of this wall. So we have some individual wall cavities that we would typically insulate from the outside so we don't have to remove the interior drywall or plaster. So each one of these cavities would be drilled, filled, and insulated. And then typically the windows, people upgrade these windows and they remove these windows and replace them, but they don't address this rough frame opening that's in newer built homes, or what we call the window weight well cavity in these older 1920s era homes. The window weight is to counterbalance and help open and close the window. But this cavity is huge and it's all connected all around the perimeter of the window, and it's not insulated and it's not air sealed. So now we're going to use some theater fog. We're going to fog this cavity. We have it all sealed up and see where the fog goes. A lot of times we'll get calls that people have just replaced their windows and they're cold and they think it's a wall insulation problem. What we find is that when the window is replaced, they don't attack the rough frame opening. This area is huge. Occasionally insulators or window installers will try to add fiberglass insulation. That really doesn't do anything. We want to use a foam type sealant or caulk type sealant, and the time to do that is when you're replacing the window. You want to attack it from the sides, the top, and the bottom, and make sure you're air sealing and insulating at least to the 95% effectiveness range. So you want to treat this, air seal and insulate this, and the time to do it is when the window is being installed. It's done from the side, the bottom, and the top. Otherwise, after the fact, you would have to remove the trim, which is a very costly and time-consuming effort. So air seal and insulate this cavity if you're going to replace these windows. So there's a great visual on what a wall assembly looks like when it's opened up. You can see the different components with the window and the wall, and why it's most important to insulate the wall first. And secondly, when you're replacing the window, you want to insulate and air seal that rough frame opening or that window weight well cavity. Hope that helps you make the wise choice. Thanks for watching.